I'd like to give a shout out to the newest member of the Comment Club. If you want to join the Comment Club, make sure you leave a comment below. What is going on, guys? This is TheCrayonsMelt here, and today I'm going to be doing nobody's favorite video, the Team of the Week predictions for week number 4. We've been doing this on our channel since the season started, so I'm ready to roll up the sleeves and get right into it. So you guys know the drill. We've made some of the card art for the cards for our predictions. Some of them I haven't made, so sorry I didn't make them all, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the ones that I did make. So also really quick before we get into it, mutthead.com is doing something where you can enter to win a free Team of the Week master of your choice. All you have to do is go there and leave a comment guessing who you think is going to be the Team of the Week master. So you guys can use my predictions if you want to. I know some people have done that in the past. You can create your own predictions and just post on there, and hopefully one of you guys are lucky enough to win. But I'm going to be doing it probably based on what I predict in the video. So not just because you guess it right doesn't mean you will guarantee to get a Team of the Week hero, but you have a chance at getting it. I know last week 3 people got it right, and I was one of the 3. I wasn't lucky enough to get the Team of the Week MasterCard, but 3 people getting it right, that's not bad. 1 out of 3. So I think over like 1,000 people entered, so it's pretty crazy. So I'm going to start off with the offensive this week, and I'm going to go through it. And the first one I have is the 84 overall. I didn't do anything lower than that. I know Watson is probably going to get a card. He had an awesome week, had like 4 or 5 touchdowns, so I could see him getting a card, but he probably won't be an elite card. It'll probably be a gold card. So I started at 84 overall. I think Charles Clay will get it. Had 5 receptions, 112 yards, had a solid game, and helped his team win. So that's pretty good. Next up, we have the 86 overall. And this one, you know, I was back and forth between a few players, but finally I was like, has to be LeGarrette Blount. I believe his current overall is an 85, so it would only be a 1-point boost, but he had an awesome game, 136 rushing yards and 1 reception for 20 yards. So pretty solid week. He had a nasty 68-yard run, stiff arm and everything, so it's pretty nice. So I had to put him there at 86 overall. Next up, we got the 88 overall, and this one I'm pretty confident on. DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver for the Houston Texans. You know, we talked about Watson already. DeAndre Hopkins definitely helped out as well. Had 10 receptions, 107 yards, and 1 touchdown. So definitely had an awesome game. Pretty much the best game he's had this season, I believe. So definitely well-deserved this week. Next up, we move to the 90 overall, and I think this guy should have gotten a card last week. He should get it this week. Todd Gurley had 121 rushing yards, 7 receptions for 94 yards and a touchdown. Absolutely crazy game by him. And now this one has sort of got a stipulation on it. If he doesn't get a Team of the Week this week, he's getting either 1 or 2 cards. They're bringing it back, the Color Rush promo, and giving him a Color Rush card, or they're doing a Todd Gurley for the Most Feared promo, or I guess it could be Football Outsider, but I think it's either Most Feared or Color Rush. I know Madden Mobile already has a Color Rush promo, and Todd Gurley's one of like the master cards in it. So if we do get a Color Rush, I think he's going to get a card. So that's why, like, if you don't see him in the Team of the Week, I believe he's going to get it, and I think that might be why he didn't get it last week. So that's at least my thought to it. So I guess we will see. And the master card, I've got it down to 2 guys, so I need your guys' help. Who do you guys think is going to get it out of these 2 guys? Or if I have somebody else completely different, or you have somebody else completely different that I don't have, let me know. But I predicted 92 overall. They'll boost it up 1. And I'm either thinking it's going to be Aaron Rodgers. Great game. He had like 170 yards, 4 touchdowns. Or Le'Veon Bell. And I predict it's going to be Le'Veon Bell. He had 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 42 receiving yards. So it's not bad. I'm trying to read my handwriting up here, but so he had a pretty solid game. I think he had one of the best games out of all the players. I think Aaron Rodgers won't get it simply because it was only 170 yards rather than, 270, which you would normally see out of a quarterback. So I went with Bell, but I guess I could be wrong. These are just my predictions. So let me know down in the comment section, who do you guys think will get it out of those two? Le'Veon Bell or Aaron Rodgers? Again, these are just my predictions. I could be completely wrong, so I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Then moving over on to defense, again, we started at 84 overall. A little bit happened, with some of the other guys. There's a ton of awesome guys that could get gold upgrades. So one player didn't even have a card. Like, I was like, could he be an elite? And I'm like, I've never even heard of this guy. I was like, Devin Cole? No, I don't remember his name. Cole, I believe, is his last name. He had like two interceptions. So definitely he's gonna get a card. It will be his first card in Ultimate Team this year. So not bad. But I started off with 84 overall, Lorenzo Alexander. Sorry about that. 6 tackles and 2 forced fumbles. 6 tackles, 2 forced fumbles. Solid game. He's got like a 78 overall, so I think the 84 could be the 82, 80. But I put him up to an 84. I think he deserves that elite. He usually gets an elite later on, so I like that. Next up, we've got, this one's a little controversial because a lot of people think that he's going to be the master, which I don't think he will. 86 overall, Ryan Shazier. He currently has an 84 overall card. I could see him possibly getting an 88. Maybe you could say 90, but I don't think so. But so yeah, 86 overall, Ryan Shazier. He had 10 tackles and 1 interception. So solid game, but it wasn't like a standout game. And the fact that he only has an 84 overall card, I just don't think they're going to boost him up 4, 6. I don't see that happening, me personally. So that's who I went with there. 88 overall, I went with Micah Hyde, and honestly, you can switch up any of these 3 guys. I have 2 for 90 and 1 for 88. You really could switch them up however you want and sort of give them, any of them could get any of those overall. So this is sort of like a 3-way tie between 88 and 90 overall. Micah Hyde, 6 tackles, 2 interceptions. So I think he's definitely going to be in there. Definitely deserves it. Had a solid game. Had a really good game, actually. And definitely could see him get an upgrade. Then we got Mark Barron, had 8 tackles, an interception, and people say he got a safety. I can't see that on the stats on the, I think I was looking at like Pro Football something, or looking at some site, maybe it was just ESPN or whatever, but couldn't see a safety. That wasn't one of the stats they tracked on the site, so I'm curious to see what that was. I'm going to definitely have to look into it. But who I predicted for 90 overall is going to be Clinton Dix. He had 8 tackles, 1 interception. He's one of those guys every year that you're like, man, I can't wait for a Clinton Dix card to come out because they're always really good. Usually he's a very good user safety card, so I'm pretty excited about that if he does get up to a 90. I think he's at an 86. Mark Barron, I believe, is an 86, and Micah Hyde, I think, is also an 86. So that's why I sort of threw all those guys in there between 88 and 90 overall. I think between those 2 of those guys should get it. And then we've got 92 overall, Defensive Team of the Week Master. I've got it, it's a tie between these 2 guys because I think one of them should get it, but I think another one will. Both these guys, like, they had the best defensive standings from the higher overall cards that we currently have. So I really, I was torn between it. But the first one, Luke Kuechly, he had 12 tackles, always a stud, and always, one of those guys who just goes out there and leads the defense and helps stop all the offense. No matter who they play, he's always making some plays. So have him in there, but I personally went with Cameron Jordan. So I want your guys' opinions. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, bro, Cameron Jordan didn't even have that good of a game. Well, the reason why I picked him, he already has a 90 overall, and he's one of the upgrade players. He's got an upgrade set, so I think he had a good enough game to get a Team of the Week card, and the fact that he has that upgrade set really could push it and make EA do that. So 92 overall, Cameron Jordan. He had 4 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble. So he had a good game, but a little low on the tackles. But sack and a forced fumble is pretty good. They definitely won. I think they played if they played Miami, they killed them. They shut them out. So it definitely helped a shutout. That'll help get him a Team of the Week card. But so I have 92 overall Cameron Jordan or a 92 overall Luke Kuechly. Of course, I went with Cameron Jordan. Definitely want to know your guys' opinions down in the comment section down below. Who would you guys go with? You know, for offense, again, we got Le'Veon Bell and Aaron Rodgers. Who do you guys think would be better there? And then on defense, we've got Cameron Jordan and Luke Kuechly. Or did I miss somebody completely? Do you guys have somebody completely different, somebody else that I didn't even mention that you think had a good game? And also keep in mind there's a game tonight, so you know, I could be completely wrong on all of my guesses because somebody is going to get an upgrade from the game tonight. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Make sure to go on Mudhead and enter the giveaway and put your guesses. I'm thinking Luke Kuechly would be an awesome card, and you know, Aaron Rodgers too, Le'Veon, all of them really, you know, they would be awesome cards. But those were my predictions. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. We throw 'em high, we stack 'em quick, we ask